to me, that's an important test.
Very
I just wanted to
important.
share. I wanted to share that.
Very important. Very important. Thank you so
Thank you.
much for sharing that. Okay, we need to move on. Let me move on to call on Professor Nada
Yeah.
Ratkovic from Croatia. She started this journey with us right from the beginning of this masterclass on the 7th of August with this topic, amazing topic of entrepreneurship and leadership. And majority were just asking questions. So we have to promise them that if they can be patient enough and come back on Friday, she will be able to continue where she paused. So that's why we have extended our teaching on entrepreneurship and leadership, part 3. Assistant Professor. Professor Neda is assistant professor on Faculty of Economics, Business, and Tourism. He's also the professor mentor in IVET School, and also the co-founder of International Intensive University Europe. She is the president of IIU Research Center and IIU board member and country director of Croatia. Special roles. She's a professor, researcher, author, trainer, educator, reviewer, and international speaker. She is also a moderator, motivator, project manager, humanitarian, and social worker. Specialized field, science, technology, innovation, research, statistics, oh wow, and maths. So, she has a master's degree in economics, master's degrees in mechanical engineering, master's degrees in informatics, and finishing PhD in statistics and informatics. Without wasting any of your time, let's welcome Professor Nada Ratkovic from Croatia to finish up what she has started during the week. You are welcome.
Thank you. Greetings from Croatia. Honored and grateful to be here today again, giving part 3. After this amazing session, now in my head, I had so many new thinking. It was really amazing session. All these days were amazing. So I have so many questions to ask our great friend, but we will do it. We can send him mail and also contact him because he touched so many topics that are very important to me and that I really need to get many answers. But let us move to today to my topic. So we started, as Dr. Queen Elizabeth say, just a moment. As Dr. Queen Elizabeth said, we started with entrepreneurship and leadership. This is really a very huge topic. So honestly, we can talk about this. Everything what we mention is a thing that we can have a topic. So let us start to make to our audience one kind of conclusion. Also, I want this to be a motivation, an inspiration to really start something, because don't be afraid starting new things in your life. I can say every failure is good, every mistake is good for you. We are learning on that. If we don't fail, we will never be successful. So let us move through this. Is it moving, the slides? Are the slides moving? Okay, so coming from Croatia, passionate educator in high
Can you
school.
enlarge it? Can you put full screen, Prof. Nada?
I put a full screen. That is what
Ah, okay, yeah.
Do you see it?
Yeah, we see.
Okay, okay, Professor, thank you. So, Kao, you know why I'm a fighter? I'm coming from a traditional town in Croatia where we really want to win all our life battles. So, part three today for great audience, starting from this, thinking your choices, what is your choice, what you have in your mind. If you have something, be ready to learn because nothing is coming by the night. Always feel, identify what you have around yourself, overcome that, move forward. If you are back, come again, try to come again, because I said you are a mountain. You are a mountain and you need to climb your mountain. Life is really beautiful, but we need to make it beautiful. So we have and we need to have this superpower, and if we don't have that superpower, we need to train. I started with this model. And also, I want to say, I write it before because my great colleague say he has a human safe model. You know, when he was talking about the human safe model, today I was thinking about this. Professor, can you turn the mic? Okay, so I was thinking about this choice model, and really I compare this with this human safe model. So a human safe model is starting from opening yourself. When you open yourself, then you need to give something. Then always try to blind something. You don't need to discover everything don't needs to be visible. That is the meaning of hidden the self. So how to make this, and how to make this choice. Choice is coming.
Is there any problem somewhere?
Dr. Queen, I hear an echo. Somebody has a mic, I think, open.
Okay. Okay. Right.
Yes, thank you. Because I hear myself after then I say something. That is why I stopped.
Yeah.
So, thinking about that choice, let us see. We need to have this courage, humility, options. I already say there's so many options between. You just need to discover that option. Your intuition will always help you in deciding which choice will you use. Then the curiosity, emotional intelligence are great. Dr. Mikran yesterday was talking about that, and I hope that you carefully listen this because emotional intelligence is very important. And also today we hear we need to know which type of are we. Are we a choleric? Like it means controller? Are we a phlegmatic person? It means a supporter. Are we melancholic? What means compressors? Or we are a sanguinic. That is very important because emotional intelligence, your intelligence, knowing yourself, and it can help you, and also it can make you that you will never try nothing in your life. So be always encouraged with it, be always empower others, listen from others, listen this story, these sessions. That is very important because I'm sure something is coming in your head. You had so many questions, you had so many answers. And yes, maybe you find an answer for something, for some kind of failure in your life. So that is why we are talking about a superpower. We need to master our life. But when we are talking about mastering our life, we need to master our life in all these segments. All these segments are necessary for us, especially we are talking about relationship, mindset, and all this. We want business, but we cannot make business if we are not healthy, if we don't know to communicate, how to develop our career, how to make our self-development, how to be this thing and using digital skills. Everything is important for you, and the mountain is you. Always remember that. So we today want to talk about encouraging and developing the entrepreneur skills, what it means, how to develop, how to make the action, and how to use this activity. Let us little fast reminder what is entrepreneurship. So entrepreneur is always an innovator, a creator. He needs to have a balance. He is a barrier and seer, and he is a coordinator. And without this, we cannot talk about innovations. We cannot talk about economic growth. And there is a strong positive relationship between innovation, entrepreneurship, and economic growth. So you can think if you can, and you can do it. And like an educator always saying to my students, if we teach today's students as we taught yesterday's, we rob them of tomorrow. We need to bring them the new skills. New skills every day are coming, new skills. And you need to first have that skills if you want to give your students all that skills. So think about that. Think about that. How much are you investing in yourself? Are you educating yourself? It is easy to come from the work like an educator and not do nothing. You need to brush your skills as you want your students, as you want your employees. You are the first person who need to be an inspiration, a motivation to others around you. So learn new skills. And coming from Croatia, I want to say my country is a land of opportunities. We just need to recognize them. So who is an entrepreneur? What is entrepreneurship? Why we need innovation in education? Why we need innovation in entrepreneurship? We are all here today. I'm sure that we are thinking on that way. Mistakes are proof that you are trying, and perfection always starts with mistakes. We need to make a mistake. And if we have an idea, let us bring our idea to realization. So things are going down, but will go also up. So all us researchers, entrepreneurs, all are going through this from idea to realization, from the concept to the realization. What it means, how can we go? How can we move? What are our main steps? First, we need to have a business idea. Then, when we make that, we need to have a business plan. After that is coming the realization. After realization. But let us start first from the idea. What is the idea? You know, this morning I had many new ideas. So what it means to me, if I don't write that idea, put on the paper and after think on that. Then researching, we need to make research, we need to always analyze everything what we are doing, making a process, then something to design, some thinking, seeing this, having a vision, having a mission. So first, we need to generate and select a business idea. There's so many methods today. How can you generate and select? The first easiest, as I say, is to write your ideas. Then, recognize a business opportunity. You need to see if you want to try a business, you need to first feel how you need to research, make analysis, plan, segmentation. What we today need. There is always, we need to know if we say trade, one side is a demand, another side is a supply. So the place where the demand meets the supply is the trade. That is something we always start from that. We need to know the demands and the supply. So creating, recognizing a business opportunity. What is your new venture? What you have? What is your, what do you want to do in your life? What do you want to try? You know, here, like example, so many educational, I always was thinking, Nada, you can have your own educational institute or something. By the who said that Nada will not achieve her idea? I'm sure that I will achieve my idea. I will achieve because I'm working constantly on my idea. So we want to define, after this, we recognize a business opportunity. Then we need to define the name of the trading company. Name is very important. And it is better to be, like example, your name needs to be short, because if it is long, somebody till he reads your name, he will always already forget what he was reading. Be very shortly and be very it needs to be impressive when you want to be recognized. Then define your mission, vision of your company. So how we are doing that? I want to say, I'm a professor also of entrepreneurship. I have also a subject called trade fairs. And trade fairs, we are really starting, we are really learning. The students, my students, when finished, they can already start because they have the knowledge. So coming in, we need today, and in Europe, there are so many changes in the vocational education. Vocational education can only bring today great entrepreneurs, especially in the field where it is today necessary. So if you have only the general and you don't brush your skills and you are not oriented on something, it is very hard. So like a professor of entrepreneurship, I'm talking about this. I want to say that each one, university, high school, needs to have this subject, because you need to start with this. Everything what we are learning comes here. Every opportunity, every your opportunity. Then I say that we have so many methods of finding these ideas. So it is starting. We need to know our business opportunity. We need to know the market. We say market. What is the meaning? I already explained this, the demand and supply. Is your business idea? Do you think that your business idea is a business opportunity? It needs to be a business opportunity. Then your idea will always arise after time. You need time to arise your idea. Then what can be your idea? Like example, it can be your hobby. It can be your hobby. It can be your giftness from the field of your expertise. Invention, so many patents, so many inventions. So you can arise after long time. You need to make research. You need to think. You cannot bring your opportunity. You cannot bring it at the same moment. It really needs a time. So this is the creation. This is the creation of your knowledge, of your ideas. And you need to think. You need to recognize initiative. So here are some advices. Here are some advices I'm giving to you. Think about your hobby, whether it can be turned into a business idea. Maybe you have a hobby like I will just say something. Somebody likes to knit. Somebody likes to paint. So do you think that somebody likes to write, and writing your books you want to after sell them after. So this is good. This is your hobby. You like to write. Then talk to family, talk to friends, talk about their work. Ask them if they have many. Maybe they can give you an idea. In the library, we have so much online libraries. I would here put you the example from Croatia. So we have this leader, poslovni savjetnik, poduzetnik, business, the banks, the profit, and there you are in the same time you are learning about the trends. You need to know the trends in the business world. So there are so many stories about the successful entrepreneurs. We know we are now on the Facebook. We know who is successful, who give us this metaverse. Zuckerberg give us this metaverse of the Facebook. So we need to know, we need to have a lot of information and ideas. Then write all your ideas. So if you are able, and if you live near the place where the farms are held, like example, autumn, spring, agriculture, be sure to visit them. I say write your ideas. When I say write your ideas, I'm talking about the brain writing. That is a method, brain writing, when we write our ideas. When I'm talking about when we are only going order by order, just mentioning, then we are talking about the brainstorming. But that are not the only techniques that how can you make a great business idea. We have here this. You see, I put here this Camper's model. We have this Camper's model, the Camper's method. So here it is a little longer process, but you can try to think about your idea. So what do you have some substitutes? We know that we have today so many orange juices, we have so different types of coffee. So do we have a substitute? Like example, what we need, what is our supplement, what is our substitute? Can we replace that? So we can combine many things. Also, we need to adapt something, customize something, modify, magnify, emphasize, again modify, put in the use. This is a process. This is a process, but also what if idea is not good? If we see that we have so many problems, we can reduce that idea and we will eliminate. So we are coming back. We will make a reverse and a reorganization of our ideas. So here it is a bigger to show. This is for makeup presentation, but I just choose to make it to repeat. Substitute, combine, adapt, modify, put in other use. Put it in other use. Maybe we can use this for our idea is we think that we have only one purpose, but we can use it in many things. If we see that it is not a great idea, we will eliminate and then make this reversion. So asking questions, the questions are very important. When we are doing research, when we are doing anything, we always need to ask the question. So we are thinking, we try to find the best method. We want to create our idea. We want our idea to be achievable. So putting them in the practice, it is really a big challenge. So what is a problem? A problem can be the resource. We know that we today have a lack of the resource. Even we are talking about our economy. What is the meaning of the lack of the resource? Water, electricity, so many lack of the resource. So, however, we want to make it, we want to bring our idea to realization. Making a good plan. After I said, after idea, you find your best idea, you choose your idea, and you are ready to go forward. The next step is to write or to make your business plan. It depends. It can be at the beginning. Maybe you are not sure, but you are starting. You are starting with your business plan and planning. It can be for the short. It can be a short term or a long term business plan. But who is planning? Our great Victor Hugo once said, Who plans the day's work every morning and adhere to the plan has a thread in his hand that will lead him through the labyrinth and obligations of the most burdened life. So there's so many. This is a big, big labyrinth, complicated labyrinth. But we don't need to think on that. For us, we need to think we can do everything. We can do everything if we want. Then properly distributed time is like a ray of the penetrates through all his occupation. But where there is no plan, where the disposal of time is left to mere chance, so it will resign. Need to have a good plan. And what it means, the business plan is always created on this way. We want to start a company as well. Then we want to expand, like example, our existing business. Maybe we are already an entrepreneur and we want to do something new. We want to bring a new product or a new service. Then we will introduce our new product or our new service. But we are starting from this question. This is very important. Where is your company now? So you in the business plan, you will see what are the first steps. You need to register your company, or we are talking about a business who already is running a business and wants to bring something new kind of product or service. So where is your company now? How will you get there? And where does he or she want to be? So my company, where I want to be. So the answer here is this is the mission, your strategy, and your vision. But you need after this, you need to make a SWOT analysis, but we will go through this by that time. So first, let us know what are the main components of a business plan. The main components, I will say again, it depends about your venture, about the idea, about the things you want to do. So every has, we will see, we have 5 main parts, but we can make many more parts of the business plan. I like this from the Harvard, and also following, we want to follow this from the Harvard. So first, it is a summary, executive summary. Then what is in the executive summary? You will see there the main, you need to register your company. You need, as I said, you need to have a time. You need to have a name. You need to have a logo. You need to have a brand. Will it be a business with, what kind of business do you want to be? Entrepreneur, individual, do you want a company? So there's so many things that you need to define, and that is coming in the executive summary. After that is your business description and the structure of your business. 3 is the market research, analysis, and strategy. As we say, we need to know the market. We need to know that. Then our sales plan, if we need to make the calculation. We need to make a calculation. If we are producing a new product, which is the starting cost. So preliminary calculation, final calculation. So what are you spending? What are your material costs? Do you need electricity? How many workers do you need? So the salary for your workers. So then management, organization. Who will you have in your organization? Which sectors will you have? Will you have purchase? Will you have promotion? Will you have the research department? Are you producing something? So will you have production in your organization? So it depends about do you want to be a small, micro, small entrepreneur, micro entrepreneur, or you medium entrepreneur, or you want to be a large? But how can you be a large if you are starting? You can be a large if you already have a business and you want to grow more. Then products and services description, the height, the weight of your product. There's so many elements there that you need to define. Then the analysis of the competitive analysis, what is your projection, finance. So if we look from here, we can say this: executive summary, business description, structure, market research, analysis, strategy, sales plan, management, and then all this last 5 we can put in one called finance. Finance are very important. So here is the little explanation what I already say. First and most, you need to summarize everything what you want to do. Define your company's legacy status, products. What are your products? What are your plan? What you want to reach? What you want to reach? Who are your clients? Who are your customers? What operations you need? The logistic. The logistic is very important. Shipping stuff. So if I'm in Croatia and I decide that my market will be in the UK or in India, Philippines, or somewhere, I need to have a whole logistic. Then the organizational structure: who will manage the team, who will be the manager, who will be the leader, what are the roles of the leader, what they need, which skills, which competencies, which education level do they need, your personal plan. Because when you put all this, you never finish. You are not finished. You need to have a personal plan to grow. Then intellectual property, take care about this. If you have inventions, innovations, you need to take care about the patents and your intellectual property. Financial plan, plan your costs. So this is the 4 most have elements. Without this, we cannot go. So this summary, the marketing plan, the K management BIOS, and the financial plan. Now we go through these 4s. We go through these 4s, and all of them are connected. So which they need to be involved in your business plan, and your business idea is always a secretary. So after knowing this, after doing this, after writing this, the next steps for creating your own business plan is choose the sections what you need for your plan. Then you need to include these 4 most important in your plan. Then how to make an outline, how to give the information, gather your data, gather your information. You need to support your plan. Then use all the information you have and make a review. Always, when you make something, when you write, make a review. Review is very important. It is a very important component of your thing. So here is, let us start. Let us be students today with Professor Nada Ratkovic. So we decided, first, we have a test project. We need to make this test project. We have all. So we are going and making a test project. And now you see, we have 7 models. We have 7 models. And these 7 models are presentation of your company. Then the model 2 is generating ideas and the sources of your ideas. 3 is market research. Then market segmentation. 5 are the elements of marketing mix. What are the elements of the marketing mix? If we don't take care about our environment, and if we are not social responsibility, we will not exist nowhere. So corporate social responsibility needs to be part of everything you are doing. Then 7 is the presentation of your business plan and what you are doing. So first, we need to make a test project. We cannot start without a test project. After that, when we make the test project, we are developing our project. So you see, we don't have 7. We now have 5 modules, and they are, you are presenting your organization, your operation, and everything what you are doing. After that is business planning, marketing process, now sustainable development and financing. This is the developed project. And we have this assignment model. And the assignment model is this. We decided that this will be our model. So we have the presentation of business organization, our operations, our planning, our marketing process, the sustainable development, and financing. So let us see what this model means. What this model means. If we talk about the presentation of business organization operations, we are going and we have our groups, our audience, and our targets. Then we are using different types of ads. Our presentation, we need to plan the presentation. It is not easy to make a presentation. So PPT, our PowerPoint presentation or something when we are presenting, it needs to be made on the level with corrections. So you need to make a plan. You need to learn how to make a good presentation. Then you are interacting with your audience. You need to respect the copyright when you are doing something, your business, your organization. What about the communication, verbal, non-verbal, your skills in presenting when you want to present your organization? This is very important. You know, that we always say the first sight is very important for everybody. Even we are meeting, as our great said before, anything that is for us very important, and using communication technology. So what is good for making a presentation? You can make a short video. A video can be one minute. Then we say we are creating good opportunities. Then we are using here the digital tools, also putting this copyright act in that. If this is the way how I'm teaching my students, and this is the way how all who wants to be an entrepreneur needs to learn. So what it means, we need to have a team. So work of our company, data, place, where it is going. What about the business bank vision, mission, our products, our sales range? What are the trends? We need to show the trends of the opportunities. So what is our reason? Why we are coming, why we want to present our company, and what is here meaningful. So that if I say we are creating opportunities, so this is our main title. So you need to think about getting an idea. We are creating our opportunities. So if I say that that is the topic, you need to already start writing your ideas. What it means, we are creating opportunities. So this is something which is very inspirative. It is a motivation, and I'm sure that when you hear this, that you can write a lot of idea. So it can be a round-out table, taking care about the way how you are communicating. This is very important, your verbal and non-verbal communication. I adore my Dr. Queen Elizabeth. She always say to me what I need to correct, and that is very important, that somebody, when you are doing something, needs to say to you if you have mistakes, because you don't see that, you don't have the eyes, because you think that what you are doing on the best way, but you need to practice. You need to practice and have great presentation and communication skills. And also take care about that nobody interrupt you till you are presenting, because this is very important. It is very important what will you reach your audience? Will you reach your audience in the things what you are doing? The second thing is the business planning. So I already say what our business plan needs to have. But before starting this planning, we need to monitor our market trends. So I can have a great idea, but did we need that? Did we need that product? Will that idea be, if I want to do something for monetizing, will I monetize my idea? So we need to define our specific goals. Without our goals, we need to analyze all the elements, so internal and external. So that is the same way when we are talking about ourselves, always watching what is happening in ourselves and out in our life. So here also environment, we need to hear the environment, we need to see the signs of the environment. So creating a business model, business plan, business opportunity, and choosing a right organizational structure. Maybe you don't need all for your company. So if you don't make a good organizational structure, also that can be a problem. So these are the specific, our goals need to be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. So this is what each one, everybody today who wants to do anything needs to know the meaning of the SMART and also the meaning of the SWOT analysis. What is a SWOT analysis? Because everything what we are doing, we are always trying to know our strengths, our weaknesses, and we always have opportunities, and we always have threats in everything what we are doing. So let us, before this, we need to make an interview. So make an interview, create our jobs, because if we want to have a great organizational structure, we need to define, we need to know each person, what is the job of each person. In European, we have the Europass websites, and we have the Europass motivational letter, we have the Europass resume, your resume and your CV, curricula vitae, and we know we need to write that. So I will say my students are learning all these steps what we are talking, they are learning this, and when they finish the school, they already know all these steps and already know what to do and already practice. We are doing this practical, we are doing this not only theoretical, we are doing this practical. So these skills, we know we need to have a good plan, a good organization, and manage. If we don't manage good our human resources, be sure that tomorrow your employee will left you. Take care about your employees. Take care about your employees, because the human knowledge is the biggest capital in your organization. If you don't have good employees with good knowledge, you will not be successful. Then we are coming to the model 3. It is called the marketing process. What it means, the marketing process. We have, we know when we are talking about the economy, we have microeconomy and we have macroeconomy. So here we need to analyze our micro environment, and macro. Macro is when we are talking about something global. Micro is if we choose one segment of something what we want to use. Then we need to have our goal of our market research, researching our, making so many surveys, so many analyses, so many researches, using different methods, how to collect the data, which methods will we use. So what is our target group? Who do I want to sell my product? Who do I want to offer my service? So this is here. If we talk about the product, if we have a product, we need to know for our product, the production program, packaging. Packaging is very important. You know, when I see something, a beautiful package, I'm buying that. Immediately I want to have that product, like example. So quality, brand, and the service. So price, shape the price for the selected product, goods, and service. If your price, we know that we have it needs to be, we have a competition, competitors, so many competitors on the market in our trade. So the price is very important. How will we define our price? If you go under with the price, you will never have a profit. So do you expect to have a good revenue or do you expect that you will work and go into the debt? So think, are you using credits? This is topic, so many details for doing this, but I'm trying to give you one whole look of this, what it is and what we need to do. So what are our channels? Challenge for the marketing process, mixing all the elements. We need to mix all the elements, different times. Digital marketing today, without digital marketing, nothing. Digital media, always be on the media. So many, all you need to use all what you have, all sources of the media, then try to implement that, communicate with the technology. So what are the elements of the marketing mix? What are these elements, what you need to take care about? Product, price, promotion, and place. Now you see here only product and price. Give a specify a product name for your product, specific name. Quality, what is your quality? You cannot say my product is quality. You need to describe what is the meaning of quality. What is the characteristics? What characteristics do your product have? Possibilities, how will you implement it on the market? What are your possibilities? Brand, style, sign, logo, sign, brand, logo. It is important. Which type of logo do you know? Logo is very important. When we see the sign and logo, we are already interested for your product. And as I say, packaging, you need to describe the packaging. Like example, do you need pallets, Euro pallets? What is the dimension of the pallets? What is the dimension of your carton boxes? You need so many things for the packaging, like example. Then price. I already say you need to make a calculation. In the calculation, you need to put all the things, all your costs, what you are having. So material costs, energy costs, the salary. So we have different types of calculation. Is it for the selling? Is it for the purchase? Is it maybe for only for the checking, preliminary, or you need to do the final calculation. So state always that prices of your products, and you need to have your policy. Your pricing policy is very important. And you cannot, if you think I will sell something less than my competitor. Think about that. Because how can you say, like example, today you say your product is $50. After one day, you are already saying that your product is $10. Listen, me first. I will think about that. It was $50, 10 comes on $10. Something is not good with this product. You need to have your policy. You need to have a good policy. You need to have a good promotion. You need to think this. When we are talking about the distribution, we need to have the channels. Will I choose the boat? Will I choose a car? What will I choose? Train? What are the choices of your channel? You need to give an example. What is your example? So everything needs to be defined in details. Promotion, how to do something without promotion. So promotional activities, which method? You need to find a method. You need to determine your method of the advertising. So make the activities, make your self-promotion, point on yourself, give some time. So like example, you see how many today we have, uh, uh, pay one, get two, pay three, get one. So this is a promotion. And after that, you need to write a report. I said we need a social entrepreneurship and we need a corporate social responsibility. Today, in everything what we are doing, we need to be responsible. Especially, we need to take care about our planet, about our Mother Earth. So each one entrepreneur needs to take care about this, need to take care about the environment, and make the justification for the ecological justification, conducting the rules, having his having his own all. You need to dispose this. You need to think, if you are, like example, if you have batteries, what will you do with the batteries? How will you waste your batteries? Well, where will you how can you reuse them or recycle them? What will you do? What is your policy about this? So thinking about the well-being of the local community. Your community is important. Uh, we cannot do nothing today if we don't take care about this. So for everybody, also for your employees, safety measures, safety on work. Are you safe on your work? Do you have a safety clause? Everything needs to be defined. Then, what is the effect of your venture? So listen here, indicate how many people with special needs you have. Well, in every company, you really need to take care. You need to be inclusive. You need to take care about this population, about the people with special need. Yes, you also have bonuses on these people, but bonuses are not important. This they also need to work. They also need to work. So we have so many marginalized people. So this strata needs to be in your focus. Focus also on this. Focus on this. What are the values? What is the protection? And write about that. Now we come to the most complicated part, which is called financing. We can have brilliant ideas. We can do everything. We find it, but how? How, from where, from which sources, from where will we have our investments? Yes, maybe we are not all Bill Gates and we don't have money, but you be sure that with a small amount, you can also be successful. Um, uh, Giving training. Today you want to invest in something today. If you don't invest, if you don't take a risk, you will never have nothing. So today, so many opportunities are on the market, on the trade. It depends about you. What will you choose? So here, choose a method, choose a credit, choose a product, calculate what you want to do, what is the analyzing, what is this, what is the salary, making financial reports. You need to make, it depends about, I will say about, are you micro, are you small, are you medium, or are you large? You don't need to make all the financial reports. You need to make the basic. Then what is with your cash flow? How are you transferring the money? Are you getting the money for when you are selling? So using ICT in so many things. The company guided when we start is take control of your health. It needs to be vital. I do with my students this. Here it writes. I want to show it a little bigger. Uh, product, place, price, and promotion. Marketing plan is also very important, like the financial plan. So how promote and which is your price, and everything is starting from this price. Put the innovation. Without innovation, we cannot do. I'm repeating, you can if you think you can. Needing and having all the skills. And now we come to the questions. If I motivated you, if I think that you want to do something, you have idea, but think again about your idea. What will you solve with your idea? Describe your idea in one sentence. If you cannot describe your idea in one sentence, so you don't have a good idea. What is the size and trends? What is your market and which you are addressing? Then, who are your main competitors? You have competitors because today, today, everything we have today is everything is already around us. How do you plan to make money? From where will you get the money? And if you have the money, how would you spend the money? So these are the key questions. These are the key questions if you want to start something. But let us see a little future this is. So how did the business idea come about and what is prompting to come with it? How did your business idea come? Then, what problem are you solving and for which group? Who is your target group? Do you have your targets? Then, what is the needed to implement a business idea? What do you need to? What do you need to have? Then, who are the customers of your product and service? Who will buy your product? Who is interested for your product? Which ages are that? Are that youth? Are that you need to define that. So who will buy your product? Then, how is the market big? Is the market big? Did you target it? Did you make a stratification? For like example, I'm in Croatia and I only want to sell in Croatia, or I move from I want to sell in whole Europe, or I will choose maybe the countries which are not in European Union. So like example, I have neighborhoods who are still not in European Union. So think this need to be in detail. Then, what is the expected profit from the venture? Because we say you make a calculation. You make a calculation. You know you're putting your price with all the costs. So, will you have a profit? And how can you get your money? From where will you get your money? Or today it is a circle, it is a magic circle, and today so many entrepreneurs fell in this because if only one thing stop, like example, you order some materials, you pay that materials, but you make a product and sell that product, and your customer didn't pay your product, you already is stopping. Think on all this. Think on all this risks. Find the opportunities. Find the solutions. What will you do if you go into this situation? If you fell in this situation? So, how to ensure that you are better than your competition, and the competition will not threaten your idea. People are waiting, taking your idea. They hear this, and maybe he has a capital, he's faster than you, and so intellectual property is very important. It is very important if you are doing something on this. Then other things that your idea is sustainable in the long run. It needs to be sustainable. So you cannot make only a plan for 1 month, 3 months, or 1 year. You need to make a plan. And also it depends how big the business is, the venture is. So 5 years minimum to make. So so many ideas today, so many competitions, so many things, how to make a new product. I want to say like example very shortly because I think that I'm running the time and I want to say something. I have a big, I make every year so many projects with my students. I even don't know the number of the projects what we are doing. Erasmus projects, e-twinning projects, and also the projects which are directly the practice part of my subject. We have this one project called Innovation Smart Village Design. I'm really doing this. This is something what I want. I want a smart village. I want in my rural part of Croatia smart villages. So with my students, we are researching, we are analyzing uh, these things, we know that technology is so high. We are in the field of the Internet of Things. We are making smart devices. We are making the apps. So that is what I want to say. Today, you really need to be multidisciplinary. Today, don't think that if you're not a professor or not doing something in the field of innovations, inventions, patents, you need to think about that. You need to learn about that. So our idea is achievable and our company is sustainable. That is our motto. That is our motto. We have the aims of our project. We want to increase the number of people who are living in the rural areas. We are giving them all the opportunities. We are motivating them. We have already our hypothesis because living in a village is more better than living in a town. So we want them to stay, not to move. The quality of life, we are researching what about the quality of life. We are putting the questions, why is better living in the village than in a city? So there are so many things that are better. Education, utility, traffic, supply of groceries or everything. We are monitoring our results. If we are not satisfied with our results, we are changing our strategy. We are always changing. So in everything what you are doing, change the strategy. If you see that something is not good, then we know that we have so many advantages and disadvantages, why we want them to live in a town or in a village. So living in a village have lower living costs, smaller social differences. What about this healthy food? We have healthy food because we have uh, we have uh, we have we have uh, uh, we say at the starting that everything is sustainable. We are talking about renewable energy. We have so many water. We have so many water for the electricity, also for the drinking. So everything what we put here, like advantage, it have a disadvantage, but every problem is solved. It has a solution to be solved. So major problems with life in their settlement, you see what they say: poor conditions for the young, low standard of living, poor interpersonal relations, utility services are the poor infrastructure, no job opportunities. But this is what our respondents thinking. We don't think on that way because we are giving them all these things. So we set our goals. We want innovations in rural services, sustainable mobility, renewable energy, urban-rural linkages, circular and bioeconomy, social innovation, agriculture, food, environmental sustainability, and everything is according to our smart village design. So making marketing, doing this, we have our healthy food, we have the recipes, we're already having these great foods. This is our food, this is our healthy food coming from our plants and our animals. We are planning, we are doing events, we are making weddings, we are giving you the sport activities, we are offering you the rafting. We have so many rivers, so you can go on the rafting, you can go on the horsing, you can go biking, cycling, everything. Everywhere we are putting our, as I said, that think about your business, always involved in your business. The people who have special needs. In each one my project, the students are involved. So this is one app, what we make. What is the purpose of this app? It looks like any app on the mobile, but we are offering our healthy products. And if you are my guest in my village, like example, you come at me in Croatia, in my village, and then you don't want to move nowhere. And if, like example, you don't want today to consume white potatoes, you want today to have red potatoes, then Professor Nada very quickly find the first family who is producing the red potato, and the red potato is coming to our village. And we are offering so many things. This is only just one thing. And you know why we make this up? Because I want my students to know coding. I want not my students to know programming. So we are doing so many things. And you can trust yourself that you can do also all of these things, what we are learning. So we are here at our great Dr. Queen Elizabeth Lucas at Yes You Can International Academy at the Masterclasses, and we are here with the purpose that we want to learn and grow together. So thank you for today. This presentation, this masterclass, Dr. Queen. I
So
finished.
much.
No,
Thank
Dr.
you.
Queen, I
Wow.
can talk all day, but
I know, but you've really shared with us valuable points that when anybody listens to this, they have enough information for them to become an entrepreneur. And for them to be a transformational leader, one of the tools that they need to do to become is to become entrepreneur, to create jobs for others. And you've really shown us for the past 1.5 hours to show us the way to go through it. I have a question for you from the audience, and then we can round up today's section. I don't know if, but let's see how it goes. What are the characteristics and key skills of an entrepreneur?
what are the key? So
What did you get the question?
Yes, the person is asking what are the characteristics to be a good entrepreneur.
And the
So,
key skills of an entrepreneur.
yes,
Yeah.
the key skills. I today show to be a good entrepreneur, you need to have hard skills, soft skills. You need to have so many skills. There is no skill that you need to learn everything, because it depends. I will say it depends again, what are you thinking to do? But if you want to be like example in the field of the engineering or somewhere like that, then you need to have the ICT skills. You need to be very you need to be I need a word. So let us start from this. Maybe is the easiest. We need to know to manage the stress. If we cannot manage stress, we cannot be an entrepreneur. Knowing first that I will today our great already say we need to know ourselves. You cannot be an entrepreneur because it is not the same formula for nobody, and we are all different. We are all different. We have 17 main things that are making us different from other person, and that is also talking about the entrepreneurship. If you are not analytical, if you don't have that approach to the problem, you need to be analytical. You need to be a problem solver, creative problem solver. So you need to be innovative, creative, critical thinking. Then you need to be a good communicator. If you are not a good, you don't have good communication skills, presentation skills, interpersonal skills. So stress and conflict, something that is happening in the entrepreneurship, that is happening in our everyday life. Stress management, conflict management. Think about this. Think about this. Are you a person who can run something, run a business? Can you, like example, can you do some things? Time is very important. We said we are a mountain, we are climbing, we are coming down. But if you cannot be passionate in your work, and if you don't, I say, if you cannot accept the failures, then you are also not good. So you need to be a good motivator, motivational skills, empowering skills, a team worker, because I'm sure that you will not be individual. Maybe you will, maybe if it is a family business, you will involve your family, your husband, your spouse, or something like that, then using IT. So I will say very shortly, digital literacy, media literacy, finance literacy, ecological literacy, all this literacy you need to have. So think on this, and especially today, innovative, creative, critical thinker, and all of this here. Manage, and we start here, we come again. How are you managing and mastering your relationship? So if you are not good in relationship, you also cannot be an entrepreneur. We are here on the master classes, and we are talking about the transformation. Are you ready to transform yourself? Can you transform yourself? Because today you decided to make a business, to start with your joint. Your smile maybe tomorrow will not be a smile, but will you continue smiling tomorrow with all that failures? So how can you manage yourself? That is very important. Our great Dr. Miriam yesterday was talking about this emotional intelligence. So that is why I'm saying, if you want to be a successful entrepreneur, then you need to think about all these things, and you need to practice them. You need to practice them, because we cannot have that all. But if we need something, then we need, as I said, we need a superpower. So your relationship, your mindset. If you don't have a positive mindset, you don't need to think about being an entrepreneur. So starting any business without positive mindset, without managing good relationship with everybody, if you don't want to improve your digital skills, then communication skills. We are here all on the global level. We are giving lectures, trainings. So most of us are not, English is not our mother tongue, but more we talk and more we practice, we will be all better. I'm listening so many professors who are also English professors, but they also are not experts. So we are all learning. We are learning from the world. And I will say, market, again, you have demand, you have a supply. And that is also for everything in your life. For everything what you are doing in your life. I want to say something at the end, like example. You see today there's so many people are trying to encourage other, and that is a way how they are encouraging themselves, writing quotes, thinking about their thoughts. So I also before 2 days read. Maybe I will not say, I didn't maybe remember each one word, but I will say in how I understand that. So whatever you are looking for is also looking for you. You see, but don't only look. Always be ready. Be available when it shows up. I hope you are following me. We are all looking for something in our lives. So, entrepreneur, as we talk today, partner, anything, all of us are looking for something in our life. Then, whether it is a new romantic relationship, better quality of life, new creative, uh, endeavor, or that we have passion. But there's always the part, but sometimes we cling to the future that we have painted for ourselves in our minds. We all have our future in our minds, but in reality, sometimes all we need to do is just pay our attention. We need to pay attention on this. Then we are all here for a reason. I say we are all here for a reason. So everybody has a life purpose. We need to follow our life purpose, whatever we are seeking for. So that's what you seek. That's what you seek. Then that is calling you. Maybe a new venture, a new business idea, a new being a leader, being you have so many wishes, so many wishes. So what you seek is seeking you. It is about listening to your intuition, your dreams. You want to achieve your dreams. You want to pursue your dreams, and you make a creation of your ideal dreams. You are creating your ideal reality. Uh, you want to know the things that are calling you. What are the things that are calling you? And yes, I will say they are calling you for a reason, and they are a part of your life. They are part of your life. So think about that, that all what we are looking for, we are looking for something, and that is in our life. We only need to find that way, as I said, and as I start at my first day, that we are a mountain. The mountain are we. We are climbing the mountain. The way to success is a hard way, but if we want something, we can achieve it. We can achieve it. So we need to be optimists always in our life. So if we are not, then and if we think negative, we already have a bad day. So put a big smile. Think about that there. So nothing can and nothing uh, don't don't get anything to destroy you. You need to be as I always say to myself, you are unstoppable. You are unstoppable. Please try, go. And when we are going and trying to think on that way, be sure that you will achieve your dreams. If not today, tomorrow you will.
And yes, you can.
Yes, you just put me the world. Yes, you can.
Thank you so much. What a better way to finish up this our 1 week masterclass. Or let me put it this way, 1 week transformational leadership and relationship masterclass. Wow, wow, wow. You just round it up for us, Professor Nada. And this year has been a great year because we've started improving ourselves, transforming our lives, growing our mindset, increase our knowledge, and empowering ourselves. Amazing, amazing, amazing. To all our participants and our viewers, I believe that this week has been a week of transformation for you, because all these are our great mentors, trainers, speakers, leaders. They've offered to come and share their wealth of knowledge, their wealth of wisdom, and even experience with us. And I don't think you have any excuse not to transform your lives, transform your relationship, and transform your leadership, because these are the tools that you need. And they've all done justice to it. I personally, I have learned a lot, because that is the sign of a trainer, of a learner or a scholar, for you to be curious, to want to know more, because learning is living and learning is lifelong. You can hear me saying it every day. And without learning, you cannot grow your mindset. You cannot renew your mindset. And without renewing your mindset, you cannot be transformed, or there cannot be change. And I believe that as we are growing older, we also want to be transformed. We also want to be better. We also want to develop ourselves. Name it. Anyone that is your hero out there, anyone that is your mentor out there, anyone that is successful in one business or the other, and even career, they keep getting better every day. They might fall several times, but they rise up again and they keep going. They keep going. They never let any challenges hold them back. They never let the past hold them back. And their excuse is no way in their lives. They break the barrier. They push themselves forward. They also break through in whatever challenges they are facing. And they never said to themselves, I cannot do it. Because greater is he that is in them than he that's in the world. We are created for a purpose, and we are here to fulfill our purpose only if we believe in ourselves. They've taught us so many things this week. If you have missed any section, please replay this video or go to the YYCI.tv YouTube channel and watch all these videos. They are available. And then if you still have more questions, please send it to us on www.yesyoucan.byelizabeth.com or email me personally on elizabeth.lucas@ymail.com, and your questions will be answered. You are the solution. You are the change. You are the one to make that change. People all over the world are looking for you. So you need to step up, rise up, and take a giant leap. If you want to be a leader, you can do it. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you can do it. If you want to be a great teacher, you can do it. because you have what it takes within you. Only if you know yourself and also check the ability, the gift, the skills that you have. And then you'll be able to develop it, because everyone is developing themselves, including the Prime Minister of UK and the President of United Kingdom, even the President of Russia. Everyone is developing themselves, even the President of Nigeria. Every leader, they are all developing themselves. So you also, you can become, you can achieve, and you can fulfill your purpose, your dreams. Believe in yourself. Let me say this. If your dream does not scare you, then you need to dream again. Because you need to dream big and start small and start developing yourself till you get there. And is it possible? Oh, yes, it is possible. Because all things are possible with God that created you. And when He's on your side, you can do it. And yes, you can. So on this note, I'm grateful to God Almighty for giving me the voice to speak to you. Yes, you might be watching all these croaky voices. Seeing and listening. You can see me not comfortable, but I have to do it because of you. We have to do this masterclass so that you can take your position. We have to do this masterclass so that you can prepare yourself and build a healthy and deeper relationship and be a transformational leader that influences others. Remember, I said something right from the beginning. The elder ones need to share their wisdom, their knowledge, and their experience for the older ones to learn from them. And that is why YY.C.I International created this platform. Before we go on, let me welcome my mentor, a great leader in the society, Vice Chancellor of IIU, Senior Professor Charles Ebora from Nigeria. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, Ma. I need to appreciate you. You've done a very great work, and God is going to give you the strength, irrespective of the challenges you are passing through. The grace of God will rest upon you because you are doing the work God has asked you to do. We need global peace. We want everywhere to be good. 2030 SDG is no-go area. We are going to meet it. That is why every one of us are trying our best as we are imparting this knowledge to people. I pray that God will give us men that are listening the same ability to do the same, passing it to people. By the time we have all this idea, we'll be equipped. No one will come and cheat us. No one will come and rob us of our rights. We have our rights with us. May God come to strengthen you and bless you and your family. May God come to keep you safe from the hands of the evil ones. In the name of Jesus. I also thank God for my sister, Professor Nada. You have done a great work. I was having a meeting then, I would have come on board, but I just thank God that at least I'm still around. I just finished the first meeting. I'm going for the second meeting, strengthening us as we keep on doing the work of God. Professor Nada, well done. God is going to give you all the graces you need also to do the work of God. This, what we are doing is the work of God, because it's only God that will align everything we put in place. May God come to the listeners, may God come to equip every one of us and give us the grace to do the right thing at the right time. And the blessing of God will be permanent in our life. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, Ma, for this opportunity.
Thank you, sir. And may the Lord keep you. May the Lord bless you. And have a wonderful weekend. And enjoy your next meeting. Thank you, sir.
Ma. Thank you, Ma.
Okay.
Thank
Professor Nada.
Yes, ma'am.
Now that we are finishing this our wonderful 1 week masterclass. We will invite you again to just summarize everything you know and also to close this masterclass for the month of August. So you have any other things you want to say, Professor Nada, regarding what you've learned, because we both started all this series and you were here with me, and I appreciate you. So can I just give you that very moment for you to round up everything and also to give vote of thanks on my behalf, and then we can end this masterclass.
Okay, I want to say that this 5 days were really amazing. If we start from the topics, from the determination, from anything what we are going through this 5 days, we really cover all. There is I can say, Dr. Queen, there is no, we touch really everything. We touch really everything. Especially, I want to say here with us now today is Professor Charles. Professor Charles make a wonderful masterclass educating all about the 17 SDGs, calling how important is the peace in the world. We cannot live without the peace. We need to peace in ourselves, in our soul, and peace on the world. Then our great Dr. TPS, what to say? Dr. TPS was, I can say, who was with us these days, that we have a transformation. We have all a big recovery, because this is the way we learn so many techniques how to get relaxed, how to move stress from our head, how to think. Or we learn about each one relationship, not only on the work, with our family, with our partners, with everything. So the main things from the human today, I have so many. Who is the human? What is the meaning of a human safe model? I learn. I have so my notice is full these days, and I'm sure that all our participants can say. So, are we extrovert, introverts? Who are we? Why are we different from other people? Yes, we need to be this world. How would this world look if we are not different? But we are learning together. We are growing together. We are sharing our knowledge. We are getting our knowledge. I can say that there is no thing that we cannot do. And yes, we can. And yes, we will continue with this master classes, because Dr. Queen, they are really important. They are really important for our youth, for all of us educators, this lifelong learning. So it is very hard to say for every session. This we make, I can say, we started, our mountain for this 5 days. We achieve all. We are on the top. We are on the top level. What we wanted, Dr. Queen, we started and we get more than we wanted from this 5 days. That is a result. That is a result of our master classes. So I think that I don't need to talk a lot about this, because it is very clear. It is very clear. And if we want to be successful, we really need to work, act, and do on this way. Not only talking, we need to act, and we are really acting. We are really acting. Our voice is heard everywhere. Dr. Queen, our mindset, positive mindset, our growth mindset, I can say that we are achieving all our goals, what we set, and I can say that goals are our dreams, and our dreams are coming reality, but we want to dream bigger, as you say. So let us continue dreaming bigger, and let us continue learning together, because together we can only be stronger. Together we can solve all our problems. Life is every day giving us something new. Like we say, if we put a correlation with technology, innovation, leadership, everything. So we need to continue building our relationships together and doing this transformation. Dr. Queen, this was really, and I want to thanks our great Dr. Queen, Yes You Can International Academy, for this great opportunity, for this amazing 5 days. I want to thanks to all our great trainers who were giving their self, who were giving their knowledge, wisdom sharing. So let us be thankful, grateful. Let them all be blessed. Let them all come again together with us, and let us continue with our mission. This is our mission. And yes, our vision is we want to see how can we grow, and we are growing. And this is our lifelong learning process. This is our transformation process, and we are with on this way growing like leaders. Thank you, great audience. Thank you, great audience, for being with us all these 5 days. If you miss anything, go on the YYC double TV YouTube channel and go and listen again. I'm sure that you will listen more parts, more time, because more you listen, more you will understand. So this today was very deep. Yesterday, all days were deep thinking. This is deep thinking. So maybe today you didn't understand, but after listening once, twice, you will be sure, and it will give you a courage. Without courage, without we cannot do nothing. So let us I show the choice model. Let the choice model be your model. Let the safe model of humanity be your model. Let Professor Charles model for the SDG be yours. Professor Miha talks about how we need to think, how to solve our problems. We need to start. We don't have problems. No problems. We never. And if we think that we don't have problems, our problems really disappeared. Dr. Queen.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You've done a good justice to it. And I really say thank you, Professor Nana. Thank you for staying through the 1 week, staying by me, supporting me, even when I was coughing and other things. But we still made it. And we need to praise ourselves that, yes, we did it. Yes, we can say, yes, you can.
Professor
Yes,
Charles,
you can.
big clap.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. But now we can say, yes, we made it. Yes,
Yes.
we overcome it. And yes, we did it. So thank you. There's one quote from one of our great leaders. In fact, the youngest leader among our teachers or mentors for this master class this August. His name is Ambassador Adara. I like the quote, and that is how I will end this thing. He said, he said, upgrade your knowledge so that you are not outdated.
Yeah.
That is very, very, very good. So always upgrade yourself, upgrade your knowledge so that you are not outdated. You see, we are gaining, we are learning from the old to the young, and from the young to the old.
Yes.
So we are gaining.
Upgrading. He said that is a real word. Upgrading.
Upgrading. So upgrading yourself keep learning,
Yes.
so that you are not outdated, which is really good. Okay, I'm just going to share one click of video and then we end this conference.
one.
I mean, this masterclass.
If your dream does not scare you, then you need to dream again. You know why? Because you have greatness in you. Do you know that you can do more than what you are doing right now? You might be a medical doctor. You might be a professor. You might even be a bishop. You can even be a head of state, head of, president of a country. Or you can still do more than that. Because you have greatness in you. Because you can do all things. Because you have gifts that you have not recognized yet. Because you have a book in you to write. Your voice, the world is waiting for. They want to hear from you. They want to see your creativity. So that is why I'm telling you that you have a lot that is still in your storehouses that needs to be bring out.
Remember that we have so many books written by myself, my husband, and also members of YYCI, and also the ones that have co-authored with other great leaders out there. They are all available at www.amazon.com, www.amazon.co.uk, YesYouCanInternational.com, elizabethcreations.co.uk, and many, many platforms. Also remember that you can connect with us through our Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and all our recordings, all our videos of our previous events are available at YYCI.tv YouTube channel. Let me also challenge you as you move on and have a wonderful weekend. Be a pioneer and champion of greatness. And yes, you can. Another thing I want to remind you of, become a life learner. And finally, the last word for me, for you, until we meet again in September, surround yourself with like-minded people, and your association matters. So on this end, I'll just quickly play this video to invite you.
Dr. Elizabeth Lucas is a dynamic and motivation speaker. She is based in the United Kingdom. She is the founder and director of YYCI International. She has been invited to several international conferences to speak and lecture. She is an intelligent teacher, author, and she is a mentor to the younger generation. Please subscribe to YYCI TV on YouTube to watch her amazing videos. You will be glad you did.
This is just to let you know that there's nothing too difficult for you to do. If we can change, then everything around us will change. Without wisdom, you can't really create wealth. We're in the world of creativity. So I will encourage you to subscribe to YYCI.tv YouTube channel to hear more of what we have. And on this occasion, we want to wish you all happy weekend. Enjoy yourself in respect of any weather that is showing up. Still keep yourself safe. Like my Professor Charles will say, stay safe, stay healthy, be positive, and also keep learning. Enjoy your weekend, and God bless you. Thank you so much for joining us today. Professor Nada, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Professor Charles, thank you so much. And all our great leaders that have started this journey with us since Monday, thank you so much. We appreciate you all. So the last question Can I end this masterclass now?
I would say that I'm very sad that we are at the end, but I will say, yes, you can.
Thank you.